I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Justice for all. Justice for all. Justice for all.
We are reciting the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America. Do you know why we recite this pledge or how it came about? The members of the Rotary Club of Henry County would like to answer these questions for you.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Most Americans are unaware of the development of the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag. There was a pledge in use prior to the one we use now. This is Rear Admiral George Balch and his assistant, both veterans of the Civil War, which was over in 1865. In 1887, these men felt a strong need to unite the North and the South. Having everyone pledge allegiance to the same U.S. flag seemed like a step in the right direction.
You know, Captain, I've been thinking, we should find something that every American can say when they raise the American flag, that they are citizens of one country, North and South. I think we should write a pledge that every citizen can say when that flag is raised to remind them of our common heritage and goals.
I agree. What do you think a pledge should include?
Well, I suggest it's something like we give our
heads and our hearts to God and our country. One country, one language, one flag.
That pledge was commonly used from 1887 until 1892. Afterward, it was used similar to what we use now. Daniel Ford is the owner of the Youth Companion magazine, along with John Upham, who can see the Patriotic Campaign, and Francis Bellamy, who wrote the pledge, are talking in the offices of the magazine.
So I've got this idea where we develop a patriotic program for every student across the country. And this program is going to roll out with the opening ceremonies of the Columbian Exposition in October of 1892. And what's perfect about this is also the 400th anniversary of when Christopher Columbus came to the New World. We can honor this day with all students pledging their allegiance to the U.S. to overcome the crisis of loyalty that's still fresh in our country's minds from the results of the Civil War. John, what are your thoughts?
I agree. I think we should develop a campaign to instill the idea of American nationalism into every student and to sell a flag to every classroom. I've often told my wife that if I can instill into the minds of the American youth a love for their country and the principles on which it was founded, I shall not have lived in vain. Francis has already started working on that.
I agree that the time is ripe for a reawakening of simple Americanism. And our national leaders rightly feel that patriotic education begins in the public schools. I'll start working on it now.
Okay, keep it brief, less than 15 seconds. I believe a flag should be on the wall of every classroom in the United States.
The original salute, as proposed by Bellamy and known as the Bellamy Salute, was to give the military salute and at the words, "to the flag," extend your right arm straight forward stiffly, angling slightly upward, fingers pointing towards the flag. As a result of these gentlemen meeting to create a new program and a new pledge, 12 million school children nationwide took part in the 1892 Columbus Day ceremony to recite the pledge. From 1892 until 1923, the pledge remained about the same. In 1923, of the flag of the United States of America was added to ensure immigrants had no confusion about which flag was referred to.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
During World War II, Italians and Germans began saluting Benito Mussolini and Adolf Hitler in the same style, so the salute was changed.
I pledge allegiance to the flag.
In 1954, "Under God" was added with the encouragement of President Eisenhower, who declared it would reaffirm the importance of religious faith in America's heritage and future. In 2008 and 2009, language was included which authorized all active duty military personnel and all veterans in civilian clothes to render a proper hand salute during the pledge, while raising and lowering the flag when the colors are presented and during the national anthem. As Uncle Sam, I hope that I've answered all of your questions about the Pledge of Allegiance.
The Henry County Rotary Club wants to thank you for your attention. We hope that you will continue to support your country and remain true to the ideals on which the Founding Fathers based the Constitution and on which Francis Bellamy included in the pledge we recite.